Hey everybody, it's BC here, and welcome to another episode of Gold Rush. Yes, it's a nice rainy day. It's actually awfully dark for 1 o'clock in the afternoon. But anyways, I did go out, do a couple of things. As you can see, got rid of the rest of the gold, and I filled out the fuel tank there. Got the excavator all filled up, and moved the wash plant, and I did a little bit of research, and I had a look at what it's going to take to get to a Tier 3. Tier 3 is going to cost, without the conveyor and hopper attachments, going to cost about about 650,000, an obscene amount of money, which is about 15,000 grams of gold, which is going to be about 20,000 or so for the landlord. So what I'm thinking about doing is I might actually consider trying to get into the excavator without falling into this hole. Is maybe earning enough money to get some drilling going. Now, I can't remember how good this dirt was, but we are definitely going to look into it. Yes, starting the engine actually helps. Parking brake was actually off. That was scary. But yeah, that's where I want to go. I'm sort of thinking about, yes, trying to get to the big excavator because we are going to need it eventually. And go from there. What else? Hold on. I'm sorry about that. It's really hot here and the heat's getting to me. But yeah, I want to get into some drilling because I want to see if I can find some better ground. I want to find something that's got a really good pay, like really close to the surface. So at least we can get it quicker and not have to worry about spending too much time because, we got apparently a monkey at the controls. We got 25 days left until summer. I know there's many days in the year, and I just got that all wrong. But the seasons have 10 days, and so basically your entire year is 40 days. Spring, summer, and autumn are more or less your proper, mining months. In the winter, it's not the greatest. You deal with freeze-ups, you deal with snow on the ground. When you get snow on the ground, apparently you have to use a dozer to clear the snow, and then you actually have to rip up the ground before you can dig it and get it to the wash plant. So yeah, I don't know how far we're going to go with this season. All depends on how fast we get the Tier 3 going. If we get the Tier 3 going, we're going to do whatever we can to keep it running because that's a moneymaker. And of course, next season we can get into actually buying this claim, for instance, and run another one, but we'll see how it goes. But I'm going to do some work here. I'm going to burn a fuel tank of gas here and try to get as much dirt as I can through this thing, and I shall return. Okay, well, I think that's all I'm going to be able to get from here is 2 buckets, so I'm going to hop out. Oh, I'm going to turn the lights off too before I kill the battery on this. I can't actually afford another battery. I lie. I have money. It's full of it. You know it. But we're going to go ahead and shut this off and just see what we got, because I know we're not in the best of ground right now, so there's really no point in wasting fuel if we're not making any gold out of it, right? I have heard rumors too that possibly buckets empty on the other side. I hope that's not the case, because this game really needs some new physics. Alright, so I'm going to head down here. I'm going to go shut this pump off, because this is almost out of fuel, and I really would like to get electrics going, but that's $2,000. Like I said, I was checking the price of everything. The shaker alone is 106. I was actually thinking about picking up a small trailer today too, because it was on sale for 25% off, 30% off. It was just over $1,000, but sadly that's $1,000 I don't really have. Actually, I still needed that. What am I doing? I need the generator too. I'll run down there and pick it up. But yeah, I was looking at the prices of everything. Realistically, I can get the Tier 3 running with the excavator for, yeah, that was 650. But for the conveyor belt and the hopper, the things that go on the other side, so you can just drive up with the loader or the dump truck, and I think you actually get a better load into the wash plant itself. Because I know with the loader I was only getting 21% to the shaker, but maybe maybe even losing a lot of pay dirt. So I think I'll not even pay dirt at that point. It's still dirt, but you know what I mean. But anyway, I gotta run up here and we'll see what we got. I was thinking about getting the magnetite trailer. If it happens to be on sale tomorrow, I'm gonna get it. But first things first, we're drilling. We gotta get that drill going and go from there. That was another one of the mechanics, or not mechanics, workers you can get. Is a driller, and if you have a drilling machine, I don't know if it's daily, but you get one random square actually being done. Did I not turn that pump back on? Oh, I shut it off. Oh. Yeah, just does random drill samples for you. So it's not too bad. I don't know if that's a daily thing or hourly or whatever, but that's not bad. You get one drill sample for, let's say, $400 or $500 a day. It's pretty good. Up we go, and first stop, magnetite. Okay, I'll let that run, and then I'll go and grab the other bucket and see how much we get, and then how much the landlord takes, and then regardless, even if I have to take a loan out, we're gonna get those drill samples. I forgot something. I always forget something. And I think I was recording this yesterday too. There we go. Wasting fuel. Alright, let's see what we get here. Hopefully it's enough. I got $5 grand. If we can get 3,000, it should be enough. That's, I mean, terrible ground. That should be like 3,000 grams of magnetite. Oh, let's put that in there first. And that. So at this point, I don't think I even have enough to upgrade the blacksmith. I mean, 75,000 to reduce gold losses. That gets us 5% extra gold. And it's only 35 for a price decrease. Terrible ground. Absolutely terrible. Oh, someone left the tub running again. So we'll do that. And grab that bucket, throw that over there. See if we get anything mentionable. Yeah, regardless, I gotta move because I'm in a bad spot right now. Might get 100 grams. Terrible. That's a bad spot. I was looking at the loan here. I can actually get up to 10,000. A little over 10,000, 10,250. If I get it, I'm probably gonna do a 24 payment, just because it's only 1,000. It's an obscene amount of interest, but you gotta do what you gotta do, right? If that's what we gotta do to actually find better gold, then that's what we gotta do. Oh, so happens to escape up there. Now let's see if there's actually anything on the gold map. No, there isn't. That's actually doing better, pretty good. 150 maybe, which will be just barely enough, depending on what, like I said, depending on what the landlord takes. Unfortunately, because I had to go to town and do a few things, I was setting up the wash plant again. I did lose some time, but all right. So 150. So at least we got some money. All right. Let's see what we have left. I gotta shut these things off. I really want that big generator. That was actually on sale too for 36,000. And I'm broke. And I have 100 grams of gold. Oh yes, I forgot about the rent. That's fine, or the machine rental. So that means I got 8,000. Well. I'm gonna head to town, sell the gold, and I'll meet you at the bank and see what kind of loan we can get. Okay, I'm at the bank. I got 3,900, and I get 3,800. So I have 78. I need 15,000. But the loan has been increased to 1112. I almost want to do that. Because I'm going to lose some time today because we'll have to move everything, get set up again. So maybe get a couple buckets through tonight, and then go through tomorrow. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna suffer the interest on this. I'm gonna try to pay off what I can when I can, if we get the right gold. But I'm going out all in on this one, so let's take it. And that gives me a couple of days buffer. Alright, I'll meet you back at the claim. Okay, here we are. So, let's go and do some drilling, shall we? Go here, 20 drills. It's the only thing I've seen that has not been more expensive in price. That and the water towers. Alright, so let's get out of here. Let's not do that. Do tab. Go to gold map. And let's see what we can find. So, where we're at is right here. And I actually just missed a spot. So it shows where it is. It shows you how much is actually in that square. And how much of the spot is the rich part. What I'm looking for is that right there. That's a good one. That one's not too bad. This is a pretty good spot here. Same with that one. There's the gold mine right there. Okay, what we'll do is we'll toggle the square. Now if we get out of here and we run out to the claim, right onto the dirt field. You can see it just over there. Let's hop into the truck. It took me a while to figure this out, and I actually saw somebody do it, and it just didn't clue in. But I was, in my other playthrough there, that I was doing on my own, I was digging around trying to find that spot. It's like, well, where is it? Where is it? I have no idea where it is. And right there. There's the money right there. That spot right there. Now let's have a look at the gold map again. So that's 285. 283 is up there. Now which one would be better? Because we're going to be pulling a lot of gold, and I'm going to have to say 285, because look at that, 100%. It's just straight up straight gold. So I'm going to get set up. It's still early in the day, and I think we're going to be able to clear that spot out. I'm hoping. Let's get out of here. Actually, let's get out of the truck I meant to do. So this is the rich spot right here. Now there's a good chance that either one of these four connecting could be rich. So what I might do, because I want to set up the wash plant too. Like I know that this one up here is going to be rich as well, so this might be rich as well. The only problem is the terrain change. I know this is good. So I'll probably set the wash plant up there, we'll put the excavator there, start digging there, it'll probably work that way. So let me get set up and I'll be back. I will actually be good. I got the second pump. I was going to say I might have to get more hoses and pumps and cords and stuff, but I think I'm good, so I'll return. Okay, I got everything connected. We have just enough hose to reach there. I think we're at 99 of 100 meters, so we just made it. The first pump there over by the tent's only got about 75% fuel, so we gotta hurry here. Try to get some as much run as we can. Not bad. It's 9:15, already set up, so 9:45. Sorry. Let's get this out of here. Yes, I filled up the excavator already. I was actually filling it up while I was doing other stuff. Perfect. Anyway, let's turn the wash plant on first, and the generator. Okay, I did fuel that up. Okay, let's not do that. Turn that on, and I had some buckets fly out, and I have no idea where they went. But actually, let's move this over here closer. Wow, bad torque. Let's move this over here, so at least the buckets are closer. And let's start digging. So I'm gonna do I don't know, a couple of buckets, burn some fuel, and I'll bring you back when we have some good old pay dirt. There's one thing I wanted to point out and mention. On the gold map here, that number is potential gold. How much is possibly in the ground? The efficiency of the mobile wash plant, I think, is only 30 or 35%. I could be wrong, but there's that. And if you also pay attention to this number, this actually goes down in real time. So we are on 280, 285 right now. So if I get out of here, go and take a scoop out of here, like so. Let me bring up the map again. And then it went down. So in theory, there's 40 grams of gold in this bucket, but there isn't. But when we get into the tier 3, there's apparently, I didn't know, you could actually add hog pants at the very end of the trommels, which get you not much, but you know, an extra 40 or 50 grams of gold makes all the difference. That's the stuff that gets washed out the end and never gets caught in the sluice boxes. But anyways, yeah, I thought I'd just point that out. So let me do some digging, and I'll bring you back with a big hole and a whole bunch of dirt. Okay, this is actually finishing up the third bucket. As you can see, the excavator's out of fuel. It is getting late. I do want to try to get some gold for the landlord, so we can take care of that. Make sure that we're on some good ground, and yeah, to make sure I get this done before nightfall, because I don't want a landlord taking any of my money. You can take the gold that I'm gonna lose to the blacksmith anyways. So we'll run this back to the wash plant, or to the tent, and see what we get. I'm gonna leave this here. Actually, I should be smart about this, and I should get that fueling while I'm gone. I will have to fill that up though. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is we're gonna see what we got here for this dirt, and then let the landlord take his cut, fill up the excavator, and we'll do another run, see what we can get. I'm hoping, according to that gold map, I stripped it clean, so we could be rich, but false hopes. So run up here, we'll stop that like that, disconnect you somehow. I want to get some light so we can actually see what we're doing. I'll go and get you filling while we're gone, because you take so goddamn long. And we'll come back. Oh wow, terrible traction. Alright, show me the money. Oop. Guess we need some power, don't we? I don't want that, I want that. Hey! No, okay. Didn't jump apparently. Alright, now, I'm really hoping we got at least 300 grams in each bucket. I doubt it, because I haven't seen that much on my other playthrough, so we'll find out. Okay, excavator's done. Good. Now get out and get you set up. Where's that cord? Over there. Okay, we'll do that. Excuse me. Thank you. We'll do that. Well, you got plenty of fuel. Okay. Excuse me, Butterfingers. Get that light going again. Alright, bucket number 1. I don't know why they put that fence there if everyone's just going to jump over it anyways. Oh, yeah. Generator's one thing, turn on's another. There we go. Are you ready? Yes, you are. Alright, now I'm looking for over 3,000 grams of magnetite in there. That's what I'm looking for. What I get is a completely different story. But I know that's good ground. I know that's probably the best ground I've got on this whole claim. 1,800? That was it? Oh, that could have been better. But I was taking from other areas too. I was taking from adjacent squares, so not all of these are going to be completely full. Oh, don't you spill over on me. Next. Wait for this one to go through. I could have them both set up right at the same time, but we're only doing 3 buckets right now, so I'm not too worried about it. 1,800. Wow. Oh, then again, though, this is hard mode. The 3,000 grams I was getting was actually normal mode, so I was getting nuggets and all that stuff. But here, no, it's chump change. I hate to say it. And I don't know how much a bucket holds, so. But then again, we still need a trailer for that. That's 4 grandish. Oh, there we go. We got a good bucket. Let's actually run this one first. We'll run it on its own just to see what we get. Okay, there's bucket number 1. Out you go. We'll grab bucket number 2 here. That's a pretty good one, 120 something. It's starting to look like this might be as much as I'll be able to get. Maybe 150, 160 a bucket. But we shall see, but that's 150 grams right there. I'm gonna go grab this. Get that going through, and probably about 100 out of this one. But main priority is to get that loan paid off. Okay, there's another 130, so 280 plus whatever we have here. It probably won't be much. It's starting to look like this is going to be bad. As soon as it's done processing, we'll have a look at the gold map again and see where we could possibly go next. I could keep going in the area that I'm going. I'm just going to more or less just keep moving back and see how it goes. That was a good one. I don't know, it was about the same, 400. So we got about 14 grand. Not the greatest in the world. It's certainly not a big excavator. But, you know, maybe take the extra hit on the loan and get the big one. Really hard to say, but let's take a nap. Let the landlord take what he wants. And I'm just doing this to make sure that's taken care of. We got money to take care of everything else. Okay, so we lost 2 grand, 123 grams, and we have 280, which isn't bad. But let's have a look at this gold map again. So I got these two over here, and they're not bad. The problem is, though, out this far, I think I'm going to need a third pump. I know that's quite a ways out. And then we have a couple here. That's completely empty. We have this one here as well. What do we have here? Not much. Now, the only thing is, though, is this is the one we just cleaned out. I've taken some of that. I've taken some of that one there. I've taken some of this one here. And I'm sort of pushing back. And I'm just going to go on assumption that this vein is going to carry this way. So maybe what I'll do, let's not do that. Turn the light off. Maybe what I'll do is I'll go to the blacksmith, smelt the gold down, we'll sell it, and we'll see what we can do as far as this loan goes. The faster we get that loan paid off, the better. So I shall return. Okay, here we are. So we didn't get too much, but we got about 11,000. So we'll sell that. The loans. I want to pay off some of it, but I don't want to pay all of it off. We'll pay. Gotta get fuel too. Let's put 4,000 on for now. So it does bring the daily payment down. Good. That is good. So now I gotta go and fill up the excavator. Actually, it's already filled. I gotta get that fuel tank filled back up. So what I plan on doing is I'm actually gonna go back to the claim, get back to the excavator. I'm gonna do a whole bunch more digging. I'm gonna try to not crash my truck again. See if I can get like 6 or maybe even 8 buckets. It's gonna be really difficult with that small excavator just because the bucket is so small. It takes so long to fill up the wash plant. So give me a good part of a day here, and I'll bring you back later this afternoon. And I'm back with a new day in game and in real life. I have 8 buckets of pay dirt in front of me. I'm working on number 9, but we have an issue. I was just running this bucket here. I went to go put the second bucket in, or the scoop in, and the wash jets went. Fortunately, that's a cheaper part of that. The motor's probably going to be next, and that's the scary one. Bank took their money, rental place took their money. So what I'm going to do, actually, I'm not going to hop in this yet. I got to check see how many more buckets I have. I want to try to get as much dug as I can before I process it. Landlord hasn't taken any money because I haven't actually cleaned any of this dirt yet. So we're going to take... I'll take a couple. Why not? I'm thinking about it too. If we're going to be going out to town to get the wash jets, I'm going to pick up the magnetite trailer anyways. Just because the sooner we get that, the sooner we get more gold. I know it's only 5%, but when I'm only getting about half of what I'd like to get, just because of the hard mode, then you got to get what we can get. I know I don't have to play the hard mode, but hey, that just makes it more challenging. You know, my other playthrough there on the normal mode, I was getting 2-pound nuggets. I'm sorry, but those things don't exist. I could turn that off, but it's a challenge, right? It gets a little more, so you know, by the end of the season, you're not so stinking rich that you don't need to worry about anything. I really gotta stop worrying about that. I know they're not gonna dump out, as far as I know, but at least we got 6 buckets upright. All right, let's. I should grab the generator before we go. Might actually need that. Okay. You know, that's one of the things I noticed, and I'll show you when we get back to town too, is the electric water pump. It actually looks like someone took a gas water pump and Mickey Moused it to actually be electric. Or, yeah, a gas into an electric. Because it's got like batteries and stuff all taped to it. Oops. Sorry. First thing in the morning for me. Alright, let's pop you out. Let's get you on there. I said on. Yeah, fingers don't work early in the morning. Alright, grab the generator. Let's drop that down there. Power it. Or get power from it. And let's see what we can get from the dirt. So what I'm going to do is oh, there's some buckets over here. That's good. So I'm going to go ahead and run all this stuff, and I'll let you know how much magnetite I got, and then we'll run it and see how much gold we get. Alright, so I got the last one going through the separator now. We're about 12,000, I think, yeah, around 12,000 grams of magnetite, which is pretty good, considering what I should be expecting. So about 14,000, which isn't good. These 3 buckets here were producing about 1,800 grams each, which is, you know, promising. So now to run through the wash table, and I'll bring you back when it's due for the final total. And I'm going to do it all in one big run. So I shall return. Okay, it's just finishing up now. We're looking at about 850. I was getting a little excited that those last 3 buckets had a lot of magnetite. Apparently it wasn't as much gold as should have been. So we have 879. Okay, I am not going to sell all of it because I'm going to need some for the landlord. But we do have to go to town, and we are going to get the magnetite trailer. Excuse me. There we go. And maybe we'll be lucky and something will be on sale. Starting the engine helps. Always helps. Anyway, I shall bring you back. Okay, I'm on the way to the bank now. I wonder if I could take the fire hydrant out. I smelted about 300 grams of it just for money purposes right now. I'll go ahead and sell that. Yes. How are we doing for the loan? That's actually less than I thought it was. I thought it paid less. Let's put... Let's see. I'll go ahead and put 5 grand on there. So then that means our daily payment's almost half of what it was before. Originally. So that's good. Alright, now let's go get our money maker working again. And my truck. Okay. One of the, you know, with all the repairs and malfunctions that they have now, I wonder how far they're going to actually take that. Are they going to take it to the point where if you hit something too hard with your truck, you can bust the rad and you have to actually replace it? Kind of deal. Oh, yes. I was going to pick this up. Let's go see how much those wash jets are. I'm not buying the cheap ones. I think let's have a look at the cheap ones first. 82 grand for the motor. That's pretty expensive. The engine. But look at the reinforced. That's 15 grand. That's where it's going to be next. At that point, you might as well just buy another wash plant. So 367 for those. 3 grand. Well, considering the fact that we're probably going to be using this wash plant for a while, we might as well get them. I never did buy one of these. I think I'm still just bare hose. Fortunately, I haven't had any issues with it yet. Alright, let's go. Oh yeah, that's one of the things about the electric pumps. You actually get these fuses that blow. And that's the only thing you have to worry about is these actually going. They're expensive, but they go pretty easy if you don't buy them. Like they'll blow within a couple hours of running. Was there anything else? I know we don't have enough magnetite right now, so I'm gonna say that's it. And it's always one of those things where you wander around. It's like, I know I'm forgetting something. What am I forgetting? What am I forgetting? And then you just never know. I was thinking about going ahead and actually just renting the big excavator, but that's just going to be too much money right now. You know, as it is, like, clearly the gold supply isn't what I thought it was going to be, but, you know, I'm not going to complain. We may eventually look at getting another claim, but we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to head back, and I'll bring you back when it's time to fix this thing. Okay, here we are. Yeah, so, yeah, one of the reasons, I think I mentioned this before, but that was a close one. One of the main reasons why I want to actually get the big generator going, the big gray box thingy you plug wires into and generates power. That thing is to, you know, just to save with the fuel on that, save on reload times and everything. I also want to try to even look at getting the big fuel tank here too, so I don't have to drive out of town to refuel this thing all the time. But yeah, as I was saying before, we have all these different tools. Every tool, every machine, every part has its own tool that is needed. This one in particular needs the monkey wrench. So as you can see, it's actually damaged. So we can bring up a part analyzer here, and we just click on it. And it just tells you the durability 1%, even though it's that. And I think this is a fairly new mechanic, so it may end up being fine-tuned. But it took me a while to figure out how to get this off. It's just like you know, games like Car Mechanic Simulator and stuff like that. It'll highlight yellow when you take it off. But there's actually a pipe fit in here you actually have to unscrew. Just hold the mouse button and unscrews it for you. And that's it. And then we just go ahead and go back to our hand. We can take that off. We throw that in there. We can probably get $20 for it if we sell it. If we don't lose it. I think I did. Well, oh, there it is. Oh, come back here, you. Put that back on and tighten it back up. That's all it is. It's not too bad. There's different things like the teeth on the excavator, for instance, and the hoses and batteries and fuel filters and stuff like that. Surprisingly, one of the main tools I've used on the forklift to replace forklift excavator to replace parts is crowbar. Surprisingly, I had to replace one of the tracks after my incident with the permafrost. But anyways, let me get everything set back up. I'm gonna do some more digging and see what we can do for gold. Keep in mind the gold that I have right now, I'm losing at least half of that. If I got 900 grams, landlord's taking 350-ish, a little over 300, so that leaves me at 280, which is about another 10 grand. So in theory, I'm broke. Anyway, I shall return. Okay, I'm officially out of fuel. I did get almost 4 buckets, so that's actually pretty good. We will have to fill that thing up. That's going to be another 4 grand to fill that thing, plus time. I'm thinking about what we're going to do here. We're actually going to go ahead and process all this dirt, get our final gold tally with what I've done yesterday and what I've got here. I'm expecting the landlord to take about 500, which should give us about 550. We'll pay off the loan, and hopefully, I don't want to do that. Hopefully I have enough to get all that taken care of, maybe have some buffer, because I think we're going to actually rent the big excavator. Would you mind? Sorry. Conflicting hitboxes. Gotta love them. Anyways, let us head off. Completely ran out. I have a bucket full of dirt. Just wasn't enough fuel. Was running on fumes. My fault. I missed a couple of buckets. well, I won't say I missed a couple of buckets, but I went in and pulled up empty a few times, and that's just inefficient. Alright, I go back up here as soon as I get traction. And then you gotta make sure I actually switch the pipe over, because I went to go start mining again. I completely forgot to switch this pump over. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and process this off, all this off camera, let you know how much gold we have, how much magnetite we got, and I'll bring you back. Okay, so well, we didn't get too much, probably about 315 or so altogether. So let's see what the landlord takes. Now, turn all this off, because honestly I just don't have the kind of money to be wasting fuel if I don't need to. Alright, let's see what the landlord takes. Okay, it took 300. 357, so that's not bad. We still actually have a lot of gold. We did 1,200 grams in one day. 539, so about 25 grand. So I'm gonna go to the blacksmith and I'll meet you at the bank. Okay, I got some bad news. Alright, got some good news since bad news. Good news is the big fuel tank is actually on sale, 20% off today, so we may end up getting that. Bad news is I got a flat tire. Happened on the dirt road there, so this is where things get fun, because not only do I have to go and buy a tire, which is over here, I'm going to try to buy the cheap one. I think that was the cheap one. Yeah, that's a cheap one. 5,000 for a tire. Wow. So we're going to buy a tire, and then we're going to buy a jack. Now, where was the jack? Down here. Oh, I was like, 4 grand? Okay, at least the jack's only 30 bucks. That's good. Alright, so now we get, this is where everything starts breaking down. And I mean everything. And I probably should, when I get a chance, actually check the durability on the wash plant engine. Alright, so as you can see, you can place the jacks anywhere you want. Trailer wheels, yes, can be replaced as well. That was my biggest concern with the permafrost. Is like every single tire on the claim got blown up. Oh, wait. Yeah, we just do this. And apparently not, because it's clipping on the ground for some reason. Okay, you don't want to go there then. Alright, so I gotta move you then. Early access. You know what might help too? I think I have to take the trailer off. That might help. I doubt it though. This is obviously a ground issue. Yes. Alright. Good thing we got dirt road over here. Now please tell me this jack will actually work now. There we go. Doesn't like pavement. So we just go ahead and jack her up like so. We crouch down, we get our cordless, no, that's not it, our cordless drill. And we have to take every single bolt off, one by one. At least there's only 5 though. And I think this is probably one of the most involved repairs that I've seen so far. So we could take that off, stand up, run over here, and I got the other tire over here. I don't bother trying to pull in here because, yeah, trying to drive with a destroyed tire, as it's called, as they call it, doesn't make it easy. At least we'll get a few bucks for it. So we'll go ahead and place you back on there. We gotta crouch back down, get our drill back out, and zip, zip, zip. But anyways, I haven't actually been to the blacksmith yet, so I'm gonna finish changing this tire, and I'll meet you at the bank. I think I just found a bug. Apparently the tire's no longer destroyed. So, maybe we'll hang on to that as a spare. Anyway, and here we are. Okay, let's see how much money we actually have. Go and sell that. 20,000, which covers our loan. And we're just going to pay it all off. Just because. Now, how much loan can I actually get now? 21. Now, here's the question. Okay, question's been answered. I was going to ask if I could buy the excavator. But that's pretty pricey on the loan. And even then, that's more per day than what I'm paying now. You know what? Let's go check that fuel tank quickly. Because if I can save myself trips doing this every day, really, because that only fills it up like twice, 2.5 times or something. So that will save time. Again, like I said, like the generator too. There's no point getting the generator until we have the fuel tank. So, yeah. But like I said, it is on sale. I know it's the cheaper of the pieces that we need. 19,000. I think we're paying a loan on that too. I think. Oh, this thing's getting more expensive. That's almost 100 grand now. Well, I guess I'm doing more digging. So what? Oh yeah. No, we don't have a loan payment anymore. Just excavator payment. So I guess I'm gonna go. The truck's still over here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to call this episode here. I'm going to take the tank over to this gas station, fill it up, head back to the claim. And I'm going to do some more digging and try to get some more gold because we need money. We need lots of money. And yeah, I'll go from there. If anything breaks down, I'll just start the episode off there. Anyways, I thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave me a like, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.